Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Valkyria Chronicles. To recap where we left off last time, we finally completed the 1000 campaign, but it came at a great cost. Isara was unfortunately killed in the line of battle, and it was a very emotional moment for us. You know, it's like the first real Squad 7 member that we have lost in permadeath. You know, it's not just like a volunteer that we can recruit from, you know, headquarters. This is like actually a character that has been with us since day one, you know, and Vulcan's sister, you know, our beloved tank pilot, our engineer, our mechanic. And it was a great moment for Rosie especially to see past her prejudice finally, and for her to sing so emotionally at Isara's funeral. And so now in this new chapter titled The Fight for Brol, looks like we're heading back to our hometown, possibly. But here we are. Episode 1 is titled A Kindred Spirit.
Let's begin the strategy meeting. First off, I need to ask. Lieutenant, how is Squad 7's morale?
It's been 3 weeks since we lost Isara. We're all still in shock, Captain. Personally, it still doesn't seem real to me. I can't believe she's really gone.
I see. Nevertheless, you have new orders. I sent in a request to General Damon to allow this op, and received full clearance. The Gallian militia's next task is to liberate a small border town called Brol.
That's where we're from.
The regiment will surround the area while your squad enters and secures the plaza. Any questions, Lieutenant?
No, Captain.
I'm taking temporary personal leave, but I wish you the best of luck out there.
Also, I'd like to introduce the new tank pilot assigned to the Edelweiss.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering, like, ever since we lost Isara, like, who's piloting the Edelweiss? I was gonna think Zaka, but he has his own tank called the Shamrock. New named character?
I'll do the best I can, Welkin.
It's Kreese.
Kreese!
He recently volunteered to be a pilot. I'm hereby assigning him to Squad 7.
This is really interesting after like his heart-to-heart with Isara saying that he wants to be a better, you know, mechanic and engineer, and that he could learn a lot from Isara. And now that she's literally gone, he's trying to fill in her shoes.
Isara inherited the Edelweiss from her father. I'd like to take over where she left off. I'm still nowhere near as skilled as she was, but I'll do my very best.
Thank you, Kreese.
That concludes our meeting. I look forward to good news from Brol. Dismissed.
Well, I'll take Kreese over Leon. Not that I hate Leon, but I don't want to hear that enthusiasm all day long in a tank. Okay, so this next episode, Jaeger's Reason. I think Jaeger was one of the generals. Yeah, so there was Silvaria, Jaeger, and Gregor. Gregor is dead, so there's only 2 generals left, other than Prince Maximilian himself, who is like the supreme commander. But yeah, this might be like contemplating the loss of one of their generals.
Thousand was lost, and Gregor with it, in a warrior's death.
What comes next,
Warrior's
Maximilian? Things aren't looking very good these days.
The Empire claimed the earliest victories, and most of Gallia with them. Their struggles since have bested the detachments holding each location.
Meaning, we reconcentrate our forces.
Yes. Send word to gather our armies on the Magyar Plain. Silvaria, the time has come to show these rubes your power.
Oh no. I don't want to fight her. She's impossible to defeat.
Sir, by my Valkyrian blood, I swear the Gallian forces will bow before you.
Okay, so not only is Princess Cordelia officially a Valkyrur, So is Silvaria.
I believe it. They won't last long once you get serious. And that's good news for me and the prospects for Firald's reinstatement.
Firald? New general?
Once we conquer Gallia, you shall have independence for your homeland, Jaeger.
Oh, it's the name of his home country.
But until then, you have no country of your own. You shall serve us with your very life.
I mean, he definitely dresses in a very distinct way that's not really fitting in with the Imperial dress code.
I'm well aware, Your Grace. The fate of the Empire is no concern of mine. But Maximilian, you will be victorious. It's the only reason I'm fighting this war.
Okay, laying your cards on the table. Okay, so new episode. Return to Brule. You know, and we left Brule because we were outnumbered and outgunned, and now...
We're back.
Back to where it all started.
It's been 5 months since we left Brule. Now, all but one of us is back to make this home again.
Oh no, Isara.
Captain Virat said she specifically requested this operation from General Damon.
She said that?
Yes. You know how she feels about him, but she begged him to give us Brule.
Is it because she knows that we're from Brule?
She wanted us to remember why we're fighting, to help us get past Isara's death.
Oh, I see.
For right now, let's stop thinking and just move forward. Let's take back Isara's home.
It's a painful kind of way of dealing with it, but I bet it's ultimately effective. Okay. So while we are returning to Brule, I think the Imperials are returning to the temple in this new chapter, this new episode titled Return to the Temple. Also marked with an asterisk.
Back again. I had to return one more time.
Oh wait, no, it's Faldio. Oh right, his temporary personal leave. What are you doing out here, though?
But the area we saw last time, no matter what I try, the door won't open anymore. What was written on those walls turns all of Europa's history on its head. It's staggering. It began, "Welcome, Sister Valkyria." Did they hide the truth from all but their own? The door won't let me in. Given what's on the walls, maybe it opens only for the Valkyrur.
Wait a second. But it was Alicia who opened the door for us.
Maximilian got through, but he had Silvaria with him. She must have opened it for him.
What?
Wait. The door was closed when we first arrived.
Yeah, but it was Alicia who just... Oh my god, is she a Valkyrur?
Then the one who opened it was...
No way.
No, it's not. The chances of her... No. But there's no other explanation. What should I do?
Holy shit. We have a Valkyrur among our ranks. That is insane. You know, like, I had a feeling, like, I had a really faint, like, suspicion that Alicia had, like, more of an important role in this game than initially let on. Like, in the intro, like, there was, like, a shot of, a woman with red eyes and, like, white hair. And, like, for whatever reason, I thought it was Alicia until I saw Silvaria. And then I was like, oh, it must have been Silvaria. But, like, now that it has been confirmed that Alicia herself is a Valkyrur, Like, maybe that woman that I saw in the intro, that very specific shot that I'm thinking of, was in fact Alicia. Like, I don't know. This is really crazy. Alright, before we move on to the next page, I'm going to quickly take a look at our decorations. So, nothing new, I think. We're just gonna get this stuff out of the way before we begin the next page. Now, we did unlock a new weapon. I think it was this. Oh, it's a military flamethrower. I was like, when we saw this for the first time, I was like, what are we looking at? VF. Okay, so this is the rifle grenade. We have unlocked that as well. B-type grenade. This is the Imperial hand grenade. Shamrock Lupus. Yeah, we never did take a look at this, but this is crazy. But we don't see the Batimus here, which is interesting. We started to see the heavy tank for the first time. This thing is a monster. And it's got like... It's got a machine gun turret on the top turret, so it can basically shoot in all directions. So even when you're trying to flank this from behind, like, it's not easy. Like, the medium tank has like a rear turret, but I don't know. Light tank is mostly what we fight against. Here's the Shamrock. Oh, wait. Thanks to modifications by Tank Captain and Engineer Zaka and the Shamrock's mechanic, Leon, the main turret can be fitted with a cannon, flamethrower, or machine gun at will to meet the needs of the mission at hand. The tank is painted with a traditional darksin pattern, Zaka's personal touch. Interesting. This is also a sniper. Okay, interesting. Let's head back to headquarters. Also, another thing that I decided for this series is that I'm no longer going to be recording myself attempting skirmishes. That's probably going to be something that I do on my own time before I even record, or after when I'm done recording an episode, just because like we've already been through that, and I don't think a lot of people would want to watch me go through like an NPC non-main story quest battle. So I've decided to leave those out. But we did accumulate a lot of XP and gold from the last story mission, and also I did a few skirmishes before I started recording. Slowly starting to get those A rankings on those skirmishes, because like I already kind of know that for certain missions that you have to like, you know, use your scouts to blitz the home base, the enemy base camp. So we're gonna quickly check the audience hall to see if there's anything new.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Oh right, I think we did get a medal from the last story mission.
Highness, it's an honor.
For the 1000 operation, yep. Lance and shield. Bronze arms of Gallia.
Furthermore, for your squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
So when she says final battle, it makes it sound like it's future tense, like it's a battle that we haven't even fought yet, but she really means like the most recent battle.
Thank you, Your Highness.
So she's gonna give us more gear. So this is 1R. We got 2 of them. New machine guns for our shock troopers, although technically they're SMGs. New lance, 2 of them.
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm evermore.
Thank you, Princess. Let's check out the war cemetery. Like, I think the last time we checked...
Hello again, son.
We couldn't really have, like, an interaction with Isar's grave, and we just talked to the aged gentleman.
I'll teach you heal all today.
But, like... So it says that we're here to visit the dead, but, like, we never get a chance to, like, look at the graves. It's always just talking to this guy.
Use it to request a full medical team to heal all wounded allied units. Well, what is your decision?
10,000? I have a lot, so sure.
Very good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation. I hope we'll meet again. Should you wish, you can likely find me here.
Like, that's fine and all, but, like, I want to see Isar's grave, like, I want to look at it, and I want to, like, pay my respects, like, that's a bit odd. Like, does it not count for Isar, and it counts only for, like, non-main squad members? Because if that's the case, that's really weird. It's like, if you can visit the grave of, like, someone else in the squad, but not, like, one of the main 7s, like, that's just weird to me.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall? That's a good man. Oh, and how about the new rising star of Squad 7, huh? I've heard some wild stories. You must be proud.
I mean... we
I
just
couldn't help
lost
but
someone.
Snipe 'em with a pop interview. You'll have to read it once I get it all drafted up.
On the 10th, Central Gallian forces were successful in freeing the northern industrial cities from Imperial control. The Gallian army and militia worked in tandem to take Falzin, Diesel, and Genlock back simultaneously. Surviving members of the Empire's defense were seen staging a mass retreat from the north as the Gallian army began its seek and destroy mission, Operation White Steed. As they hunt down those stragglers, Northern Gallia is now all but completely free of Imperial influence. Just as the loss of the industrial centers had meant a heavy drain on its finances, their liberation is now expected to act as a shot in the arm for the Gallian economy. Valkyria craze sweeps nation. Books on the Valkyrian legends are selling in record numbers of late, according to a recent Gallian literary review survey. Titles that promise the truth behind the mystery of the ancient tribe are enjoying special success. The Valkyria myth has ties today to religion and history alike, and lends base material to any number of popular novels. The reason for this sudden boom may well lie in the uncertainties of a nation at war. One poll recently confirms the common sense notion that in times of peril, people are more likely to turn to religion to pray for salvation. Recent claims of a Valkyria working for the Imperial Army, still believed spurious, are no doubt also helping to push the trend along. Victory claimed amid losses. After a heated struggle, the 3rd Regiment took the sanguine shore of Marbury, the Empire's final holding in northern Gallia. Surrounded by sheer cliffs, Marbury is a natural citadel that has proved impossible to fell in previous bids staged by the Gallian army. The militia's strategy hinged upon a newly developed form of smokescreen grenade to mask their approach and baffle Imperial gunmen. The inventor of those life-saving grenades, Corporal Isara Gunther, 16, was a tank pilot for Squad 7 and promised to be one of Gallia's great minds in engineering until Imperial fire at the end of this mission claimed her life. Her loss is a blow to the nation and to her squad, who saw her buried in the war cemetery near the capital. War orphan count soars. As EW2 continues to expand in intensity and scale, the number of war orphans has climbed to new record highs. According to a recent study by the EWORF, the European War Orphan Rescue Fund, an NGO, the number of children who have lost parents is rivaled only by the number who have lost access to educational facilities despite an expressed desire to learn. Gallia is no exception to this continent-wide trend, though its parliament voiced plans for securing basic education and job training in a recent session. EWORF has approached leaders from each of Europa's nations, calling for the establishment not just of orphanages, but of a full infrastructure to support these children as they grow into self-supporting adults. Alright, so that's everything.
So, come to make a donation to the Get Ellet's Name on a Book Fund?
That is it. We have everything unlocked, with the last being Squad 7's R&R.
Come back and see the writing on the wall again soon. I'll be waiting for you.
Let's check out R&D.
Welkin, bro! I'm stoked.
Now let's see, the Shamrock apparently can be like upgraded with like a flamethrower. Okay, so body HP, since this is a light tank, I think we definitely need to invest in this. Body defense, sure. Anti-armor shell. Yes. This is all still locked. So tread defense. We'll probably pass on this. Body enhancements. Alright, that is it. Let's check out what we can do for the Edelweiss. Reinforced body 2. Whew. 300 body HP, 200 tread HP, 50 tread defense, and plus 100 AP. That is an awesome upgrade. Hell yes. Not too bad of a price too. Body defense, we'll take that as well. Okay, so seeing as like how our block is already getting really full, I'm gonna pass on tread HP because we don't really get like our tracks blown out. And even if they do, we have like an engineer close by. Same thing with this, I don't think it's really worth it. Now this critical defense might be important, but it just takes up so much room. I'll take a look at our blocks. 3x2. Well, I am a man who likes accuracy. So we're gonna get that. Oh, okay, so our block size is getting bigger, thank God. But this is, oh Jesus Christ. Like every time we get something, we just have to like take out everything. Starting with the biggest one, extra magazine. Let's go with. Let's put this in first. So this is 16. This is also 16. So that's just half dedicated to accuracy. Put in the periscope, bulletproof visor. Now, extra magazine is vertical. We'll put you here. This is just crit defense, tread defense, tread HP, tread HP. If anything, we can take this off for now. We'll research this. Now the last thing that I think we could probably use is the radiator upgrade. We're gonna start off with the 3x1.
Here you go, bro. All done.
Let's see if we can fit it on. Right. So So this is +1 ammo. Put this here. Now this is a 2x2. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should have just bought this. Hold on a second. Let's take this out. And just put it right here. Boom. So we have ammo, critical defense, ton of accuracy mods. And then let's see if we can find a little 1x1. We'll go with more crit defense. Alright, that's it for now. Okay, going back to our rifles. So 360, 28 versus 380, 27. Looks like the accuracy rifles are just better. More well-rounded. Machine guns. Let's see. This is 200 by 27. 180 by... What is this? Like, we haven't unlocked this yet. Like, I would figure this would be accuracy, right? Because we always have, for the other weapons, it's effect, firepower, and then accuracy. But for this tech tree, we haven't, like, researched anything. It's 180. So the firepower one has a higher accuracy, so we're just gonna keep going with that. Because, like, at the end of the day, you really just need to land your shots to win. Gonna go with this. Snipers. 1200 by 100. So less accuracy, but like 5 more damage. Accuracy, man. Grenades, still locked. Uniform upgrade. Anti-blast. Secure this for our lancers. Alright, and that is it.
Come back again soon, bro. I mean it, man.
So, we just went through a lot of gold, but I think it's for a good cause. And the last is just to spend it on upgrading our troops.
Welcome. Train on.
So I believe, Scout. Our shock troopers really need to be leveled up.
Fight the bull.
Because like we haven't even unlocked elite classes yet.
Good work, man.
Oh. I think we just got elite class for our scouts. Upgrading your unit classes to elites adds a special bonus atop their normal growth. Some classes also become able to wield new types of advanced weaponry. Keeping up the training and trying to get all of these Squad 7's units up to elite status.
Congratulations, Scouts! As of today, you are elites! That means clearance for rifle grenades!
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so they just have to reach level 11, and then I think for shock troopers, when they hit level 11, they can use the flamethrowers. Lancers, I don't know what they would use. Same thing with engineers or snipers. But it looks like they all receive some kind of like new weapon. Well, let's just get our shock troopers up then.
You're back! Good! Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
You learned all units attack. This order raises all allies' anti-personnel attack power. That's great. Alright, one more.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat. Good work. Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the shock trooper.
New potential and class up.
Congratulations, shock troopers! As of today, you are elites! That means clearance for flamethrowers!
Sweet. Okay. Oh, maybe that's the missing tab for the shock troopers. Like, instead of like an accuracy machine gun, they just get flamethrowers. Okay, I'd really like to get my snipers up.
You're better than this! Push those limits! Good work! Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it to good use out there.
You learned all units aim. This order raises all allies' accuracy. That's also really good. Let's get you guys up to the elite class as well.
Fight the bullet! No pain, no gain! Good work!
Yay! Finally.
Congratulations, snipers! As of today, you are elites!
Okay, so they didn't unlock anything new. Interesting. Like, another reason why I think I'm like kind of behind on leveling up my troops is that first battle, the battle from last episode, like Captain Virat mentioned, like, oh, by the way, if your troops are at the elite class by now, and I was like, what is that? Like, I haven't hit that. So like, I think they kind of like expected your troops to hit that level by that mission, and obviously we haven't. We're kind of lagging behind. So that probably means that I need to step up my game and get more A ranks, or just do a ton of more skirmishes, because like the difference between your yield in reward, XP, and gold between like A, B, and C ranking is like huge. Like, I think B is like a 1.0 coefficient, but like if it's an A, it's double your base reward. Now let's see. We're gonna leave it off like this. Cause like, I don't even know like what's the what's the use of an elite engineer other than just like leveling them up, like, cause like they're not really doing combat, like you're just kind of like moving them behind enemy lines. I mean behind your own lines, so.
Come back.
If that's the case, can we check out machine guns? Oh, they're their own category. Well then what's the third tab for machine guns? Clip size. Wait, so it's not a rifle, it's not like its own weapon, it's just a clip size? But it seems like it has its own, like, stats. Like, does this carry over to, like, the weapons on the left? .200 by 21. Shots 20. 25. Oh, now we get an icon. Okay, so it is its own thing. I thought it was just like, Oh. Let's get these. So okay, so these obviously are compared on the same level. So this is 200 by 21. So it does slightly less damage, but you have more shots. 5 more shots. Same range, okay. And then... okay, interesting. Flamethrowers. added effect, which is HP down, or just firepower boost. I think we're just gonna go with firepower. We are missing firepower boost 3. We're about like 3k gold short. Okay.
Come back again.
Alright, so doing a lot of leveling up, that's good. Now we're gonna spend a few minutes just making sure that we have everything up to snuff. The S3... He doesn't have anything. She has the 1R, which is 350 by 32. Which is shorter range but more damage. That's fine, because she's kind of like our Blitz Scout at the moment. We also use Wavy a lot, so we could probably give him this upgraded rifle. And also Aika, I've been starting to use her more. We can give her the most powerful one too. Yeah, I don't think any of the other rifles... Okay, so these have a lot more, but their range is really, really short. Well, who has the most HP? 275 for Aika, 258 or 300. Okay, so maybe Alicia can tank some shots. So let's try to spice up her strategy. So currently her weapon has 350 32. Should we do it to 180 39 or 180? Well, the ZM Car 3 is just better in every way. Maybe we'll try giving her this one. The range is not good at all. Rosie has the M1R, which is 228. We don't have any of these. Who is the ZM MP? Oh, Wendy has it. She has 303 HP. Should probably give that to Rosie. I guess we have to take it back from Wendy. So right now you have 120 by 35. We can give you the slightly lowered version, freed up for Rosie. The last one that we use a lot is Jane. Now she has 222. She should really be using the M12. Or the Mags M1R. So 600 by 155. Slightly more accuracy but less damage. Let's give him this. Jan, since he has the extra shot, I guess accuracy isn't really too important. So he can have the default one. I guess we'll keep her on that. I think I'm just gonna give my engineers the status weapons, because they're not really doing much damage, and if they do get, for some reason, attacked, they're usually going to be around the tanks. So maybe that'll just like weaken them to be taken out the next turn. Now Marina has the super powerful GSR-1R, which is 1250 by 135. These have terrible ranges, but strong, very strong damage outputs. Like, I don't know. I think Oscar has like an innate accuracy thing, so if that's the case, maybe we can try giving him one of these Uber rifles. 450, 500. Let's try giving him one of these.